Today we're doing something a little bit different to the normal Hondas, and this is a Mk2 CRV, which is my current daily driver while we get the jazz done. And unfortunately, as it's a daily driver and you have to park it on the street, someone decided to daily drive into the wing mirror, smash it clean off. So today, it's a bit of glue that from how it was previously done. It's been hit before. So today we're going to change this, which involves removing the door card, removing this trim and replacing it. So thanks to eBay, got a whole new passenger side unit, 40 quid with the wiring and the glass. It's ever so slightly different shade, it's not much, but close enough for a daily driver. So we're going to change that. So you've got 3 screws that hold the wing mirror on there into your door pillar, and you've also got this plug there, which is for your electric controls for your wing mirror. So this is what makes it slightly more annoying, because you've got to take the door card off to plug that back in. And that's what we're going to do first. We're going to remove the door card, and then we know where we're at. Right, so next thing you need to remove is this plastic cover here, which unfortunately I've had to use it. There we go. That plastic cover there, I've had to use a screwdriver for it and put a little mark on it because it didn't want to come out. You might get it with a trim tool. I couldn't make it work. That's going to give you access to your 2 screws there. There's also a very small push plastic clip there, which locates in that hole there, the top corner. You push the centre in gently and then push that out, pull that out. So now we've got 2 screws there that we can remove. And that should give us the door handle to come off. And then we should be ready to just pull the door card. I don't think there's anything else that holds these in. Like most Honda door cards are just all clipped in. Makes it a lot easier. Once again, this is really difficult trying to film one-handed. Of course, if you're doing this on the driver's side, you will have extra plugs to remove, because you've got your mirror controls, and you have a button that does your rear split tailgate opening, but it's just wiring plugs. So once the door card's pulled slightly, you'll be able to get in and unclip those. Otherwise it'll just be the same as doing this. So yeah, that there is our door handle now loose. So if we take this, pull this out slightly, you'll see the same as every Honda is, and it's got this little clip there. You just need to spin the clip off the back of the cable without dropping your screwdriver on the floor. So you can see that's away now. That means the door handle should just pull off. Unfortunately, like I say, it's a very difficult one. I'm trying to film. There you go. Ping, and it's off. Door handle. So, as per usual, store everything in a safe place so you know you're going to get to it. And that now should leave us with nothing else holding the door card on, but ready to pull, hopefully. Obviously I've never done this before, so I need guessing. I can't see anywhere else it's bolted. Oh yes, wait a minute, yes I can. We've got 2 more screws. Okay, so 1 screw up there and 1 screw up there. So 1 there, 1 there. That's the only 2 that I've found on top of the ones I've taken out from the door handle. That should actually be us. So I'll report back once I've got these out. So once your last 2 screws are out, that's that one there, and you've got your 2 for your door handle there. Obviously you just need to work your door card from the bottom and get a satisfying pop, bang, as it comes out. Find some goodies in here. There's a safety pin, exciting. Right, so there is our door card off now. Of course, we will need to remove this panel here as well as we're changing the wing mirror. This should just also pop off, so get my handy little trim tool. Trim tool. And off. Actually, this is the wires from your mirror, and that's why we needed to remove the door card to get to those, unfortunately. So this will just lift up. Because we're not actually doing anything else other than accessing the plug for this. I'm just going to leave that hanging on there. It's not going to be any problem, it's touching the floor. So now what we need to do is closely follow where that goes in. I think there's that plug right there. So what you need to do is pull your door membrane back, which will give you access to your plug. You need to be careful with these really, because if you start putting too many holes in them, they will leak water into your car and make you steam up more than a Honda normally does. So what I try to do is try and get the plug off without doing too much damage. Anyway, I can't do this one-handed, so we'll be back. It's always worth checking as well that you've got your same plug and the same wires, because sometimes on various years they change these. I don't think they did on a Mk2 survey. I imagine all electric wing mirrors are exactly the same plug with the same wiring, but so that's our old one, that's our new one. There we go. So to get our actual wing mirror base off, which is still attached to the door, we've just got these small little bolts here, and then we can feed the wire through and remove the old one and start to connect up our new one, and then get ready to put the door card back on, which is just basically a reverse of how we removed it. Hold 4 screws after you've clipped it on, and then you clip your handle back on and you're good to go. But anyway, I'll show that. Right, so that's our 8mm bolts, 8mm nuts, sorry, removed off there. That's them. Now we should be able to pull this off to the side. I did cut this plug off. I'll show you pictures to why. I think I actually use this as a title screen anyway. It was hanging off completely. There you go, one completely knackered wing mirror. Cool, so that's our wing mirror bolted up. Now I can feed our plug this way, plug it into the other one. Oh, we would if it would fit, it will fit. Come on, come home little plug. There we go. That's how it plugs up. Amazing how often you get them the wrong way around, even though you're like looking right at it. Anyway, there we go. Plug's connected. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run. Oh no, wait a minute. Let's plug that bit back in first. I'm going to run a piece of duct tape across the top of there, just to help it, because the fact I've pulled it away a bit. I mean, they do have little gaps anyway, but I'll just give it a little piece of duct tape just to make it stick back on, hopefully help it from any rain coming in. Beautiful. Jesus, that sounds nice. It's an X6M. Okay, so now we can put the door card back on, which will first off lift into place, and then it will just clip in, which is nice, and then I can put the screws in. I think I've mentioned this in quite a few of the door card videos I've done, but make sure whatever you do that you have your clip on for your cable before you screw your door handle back in, otherwise you'll just end up having to redo it, or you might get locked in your car or something amazing. Well, you won't get locked in because there's plenty of doors, but you know what I mean. Just make sure you get that on, because I've made that mistake a few times and it's quite annoying. But that's basically our door card back on. Just the 2 screws to go in there and the little cover plate, and then this little piece to go on the top of there. And that is just done. Job complete. Door card, Mk2 Civic. Very, very easy. Probably the easiest door card I've removed in a very long time. Right, so final test to see if the mirror is working. So it's the left hand side one, which is that one there. So a bit of luck. Oh yes, we work. Cool. Right, okay, so that's job done. So that was quite good. But yeah, as I said, it's a bit annoying that people don't take responsibility for things. I mean, it's a simple thing, smashing a wing mirror off. This is an old car, it's an 05, it's a 16 plate car, but it's still my car. I still paid money for it. So the fact that people smash these things off cars and just don't seem to care anymore, it's really bloody irritating. I would honestly have appreciated someone just to put a note on saying sorry. They didn't even have to leave a name, just if they just said sorry, that's fine. I would have accepted that, but it's kind of really depressing when you come to get in your car and you've got somewhere to go or somewhere to be, and you find your wing mirror shattered and scattered all across the floor. Just a little bit irritating. But anyway, so there you go, Mk2 Honda CR-V wing mirror replacement with door card removal, and that was really straightforward job, and there you go. So I will possibly make a video on this car. I've no real plans for it other than just getting to work and back particularly. I've heard there are a few green lanes around about here, not too far away. It's completely standard, no modifications to any suspension or anything on the car, but apparently it should be okay for that, so I might go and try some of the more basic green lanes in it just over winter, just for a bit of a laugh before basically I get rid of the car. So I'll probably do a very short video on why I bought this, and well, I didn't really buy it for anything of the day drive, but I'll possibly do a very short video on this and what it does, because it's got cool little features in this car for 2005, and to be honest with you, it's actually really nice to drive. I won't be keeping this one, but I may look to have another one in the future, possibly, I don't know. It's actually pretty cool. But anyway, thanks for watching. That's the keys out the ignition.